Hey guys, whoa, that is not correct. Now that should be correct. Welcome back to DreamHack Winter 2012. I'm of course MVC, and sat beside me is Lowland Lions Draven. How you doing?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, I'm good. Day 2 here, quarterfinals. You unfortunately didn't make it through the group stage, but you get to watch these awesome matches at least.
Yeah.
So next up, we've got Rapha versus K1llsen. And we've already got the map picks. Rapha took Lost World, K1llsen took Silence, Rapha took Aero Walk, K1llsen took Hectic, and the final map is Toxicity. Any surprises on the map choices by both players?
Yeah, well, maybe Aero Walk on Rapha. I don't think he's that strong on it. Maybe Blood Run should have been picked by Rapha.
Yeah.
But K1llsen has been really strong on Blood Run. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
playing.
I mean, I was looking at the stats earlier on, and you can see the Blood Run statistics here: 94% win ratio and ridiculous amount of maps plays. And we were saying yesterday, playing against the Russian player, I think it was maybe Pavel versus K1llsen.
Yeah, and he beat him easily.
Yeah, and we were saying it was a Russian map, but when you look at his stats, I mean, the generic stats against, you know, people you play online from QR ranks and the Quick Life's history, but that is an impressive amount of victory.
Yeah, so. Definitely.
But what we'll do, guys, is we'll jump straight into the game and get ready to kick things off. Tell the players we're ready to go. And thanks for waiting, because they have been waiting. And we should be able to kick things off. So, first map's Lost World. Just describe to everybody, how do we normally see this map played? What are the important
slow
areas?
Map.
Yeah.
A lot of overtimes.
Yeah, the last map especially, yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, there's no railgun, so you need to have like a close combat, a lot of LG pedals on high levels, like the upper grounds.
Yeah, and it is that middle area that really is critical. We saw it, Avec versus Pavel. It really was the middle ground. Pavel on this map just kept Avec away from that rocket launcher for so very long, and it was Lost World. He was able to take. Unfortunately, Pavel then went out of the tournament in the 4 maps that they played, but we definitely saw a strong performance from him there. And that rocket launcher, if you can deny it from your opponent, it's going to be so very effective. It's going to really help with playing the corners and the yellow armor side of the map. You can do pretty good with plasma, but without a rocket launcher.
I would prefer the LG.
Yeah, definitely. We have got Avec sat beside me as well. I guess we'll get Avec in. Would you like to cast a map after Lost World? Okay, we'll get Avec in for the second map onwards. And hopefully this place will get going soon. Obviously, just check the console. Well, they know we're ready to go, so I guess they're just feeling out their opponent for a little bit longer. And then we should be able to kick things off. Otherwise, we'll automatically go ready.
In the chat, 3-2 for K1llsen. Yeah, K1llsen seems to favor the railgun. Yeah, maybe that's why Rapha picked this map.
No, it wouldn't surprise me. But I think looking at Rapha's profile, I think this is one of his most played maps.
Also, that's also.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen so many good maps at tournaments here in the past. I mean, Lost World, the control you can get on this is just unparalleled. You can run every single item, you can deny the yellow armors from your opponent through the use of rocket jumps, and one player does get complete control early on. It could be very difficult for the player out of control to even find a way back in. And that's the situation where we'll sometimes see 3 or 4 threats go ahead, and that is a big score difference on Lost World. We saw against Avec and Pavel. Not exactly, but here we go, map number 1 here, the second quarterfinal. SK Rapha versus K1llsen. Lost World, map number 1. Rapha's going to get the red armor spawn. Here comes K1llsen with the pummel, the double pummel. Wow, I mean, that's a bad.
I don't know why K1llsen jumped down there.
Well, interesting to say the least, and in he comes again with the machine gun.
Why is he going in? He's giving away 2 frags basically.
Yeah, and we saw 2 frag lead for Pavel at the beginning, and he stayed 2 frags for about 6 minutes, so this is a brilliant start. I mean, Rapha couldn't have asked for any more.
Definitely, but I think K1llsen made a mistake there. He jumped down to red when he barely knew that Rapha was there, and then afterwards he basically chased Rapha with a machine gun.
Yeah.
But Rapha wasn't that low. Oh, nice. And he gets rewarded with a mega.
Yeah, and able to rocket jump up to middle map, and this is what I mean about trying to deny the yellows. He also had a bit of time to maybe go and check the other yellow, but given you do spawn on the furthest percentage of the maps in Quake Live, you probably expected that Rapha was ready and waiting with an LG. Could have been a death move.
I think Rapha will be waiting here. Oh, a good rocket there.
Yeah, it's a brilliant rocket, and he can actually push forward and find this frag here. The LG's good enough, and the 50 HP will top him up to 100 just in time for this next red armor. And we've got Mega coming up at the same time, so I think K1llsen would do well to just hold the upper ground here.
He's going for the mega first, because if you jump on the red now, if Rapha jumps on the red, you can like do a lot of damage. But yeah, he didn't go for it. So he has both items and good stack. I think Rapha only has one yellow right now, but he does a lot of damage.
You have taken the lead.
And there we go, 3-2. And for the K1llsen now, he needs to make sure he holds this middle map, kicks away that rocket launcher from Rapha, stops him from potentially keeping K1llsen away if he wants to push in toward the frag. So waiting by red armor. How important is timing the items to the second?
Really important. Basically, the mega is really important to time it on the second. You can steal it and rocket him up, and it's hard to like catch him if you're like on the in the lower area. Unless you're gonna rocket jump behind someone, and then you will eat a lot of damage if you do so.
And that's the thing, the mega health position on this map, it's in a position where the player out of control can just walk in toward the doorways at the upper levels of the open area, and they will be able to get a time on it. It can also drop below the yellow armor LG area to the doorway there. You can also see the mega pick up, so very easy to get a time on that mega health as well. And the player in control will always have that on his mind. Why, like you said earlier, he went for the mega health before dropping to the red. 3-2 on the board. Yeah, despite the start, K1llsen thankfully able to turn this one around.
Turn it around perfectly. And he has control over the map. But I think Rapha has quite a stack now, so he has been taking quite some yellows. Well, 100 is not that much, but
it's enough, I think, especially with the weapon set he's got.
He's gonna take one more yellow here.
Yeah, the question is, will K1llsen feel ballsy enough to maybe come and peek in, or is he just going to sit back and make sure he gets the items? It looks like he's trying to deal a bit of damage before moving out toward the Mega Elf. And now Rapha probably knows that red armor's up, and he can deal damage, even the teleport exit. K1llsen has enough to rocket jump out. Rapha's expecting it. K1llsen also has enough to dummy rocket jump and make his escape. He'll just take the teleport. In comes the jump from K1llsen.
K1llsen didn't hit anything there. Well, a little rocket splash, but he didn't take any damage, basically.
Yeah, very fortunate for well, both players, you would say. Either one of them could have opened up.
Mega's gonna spawn now. Rapha, does he know the timing? Yeah, he knows the timing. It's perfect.
Despite being out of control, did manage to get the time on it. We're going to see a bit of an exchange. Who's going to come out on top? It looks like Rapha's rockets are better. He was very, very low. K1llsen hit a direct rocket. He would have gone down, but K1llsen off the spawn with the machine gun. There's a 25 HP bubble to the left. What a spawn for Rapha, though. He's also going to be able to deny the 50, but fortunately for him, K1llsen's rocket's going to be on. Maybe thought that he had less ammo than he did, I don't know. After 3.
K1llsen knows the mega timing. He's trying to defend it.
Looks like Rapha dropped down the bounce back to maybe come in. Of course, that plasma, we've seen ridiculous kills here on Lost World with it. We do say rocket launch is the weapon you need to play on defense, but sometimes you can really destroy your opponent regardless of the health and armor stack. And
the game slows down a bit now. I think Rapha doesn't want to commit for fights right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's only down by 2. We're only hit the 5-minute mark. If you can keep it as it is, just try and pick up armors when he can.
K1llsen jumps on the red. Now he's going for a mega first. So 3 red for Rapha.
Oh, K1llsen expecting it though. Going to be able to hit the rocket. 7 HP. The frag comes in. 6-3. Extending that score lead. Yellow armor as well. I mean, what do you do on Lost World? You've obviously got to pick up the rocket launcher, but how do you find that opportunity to get in it?
It's really hard. The position Rapha was in is like the worst position, basically. Oh, a nice plasma there. He hits more. Oh, he hit like 10 to 15 plasma bolts there.
Yeah, ridiculous amount of damage. So much more powerful than the LG as well when you are connecting with that much. I mean, it might as well have been an LG at that point. And it should actually, K1llsen could do a surprising amount of damage, maybe get some revenge here, but Rapha just holding his ground. The 50 HP was taken just before the fight after the first rocket. And Rapha just knows
Rapha just jumped on the red, else he would have died there. I mean on the 50 health in the middle.
There you go, tied up 66.
Mega spawning. Rapha doesn't know the timing.
Is he going to chat? I don't know. Right, he has to chat. Yeah, here we go. It's only so long that you won't know it's up. You know where your opponent has been and is moving to. Bound to spawn sooner or later. Get the red armor up. Rapha's going to leave it for a moment. Cost of trying to bait out that frag, and he will hit that first rocket. The frag comes in. He knew the 50 HP's there to top him up. He can drop down to the red armor now. He doesn't want to get into a fight before picking up the red. You get a bit of an initial burst of that shotgun. And we were saying earlier,
good rocket.
Yeah, good rocket indeed. We were saying earlier that Rapha in his group stage really didn't have any strong players to play.
That's true.
And I mean, how do you think that affects a player when, I mean, K1llsen had a really strong group.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, K1llsen was quite good form at the group stage, so.
Yeah, I mean,
and yeah, it can be a disadvantage for Rapha because he doesn't play his games that serious, you know.
Yeah.
This might be his first real serious game then.
Yeah, that's true. I did speak to Zero K1llsen making our movie, and he was saying that watching all of the Rapha demos, he seemed to be playing very close back. I don't know, maybe he was just trying to prepare for the mistakes that could happen. And so he was to comfortably win those games, Rapha to find the 9th frag, approaching the 2-minute mark. And certainly looking good at the moment. But,
yeah, he turned it around right now.
Remember, this is his map choice. As we approach the final moments of the game, K1llsen has to start making this comeback soon. Rapha currently 83 to 101. K1llsen a little bit behind on the armor, but is certainly in a position to push out into middle map here and potentially challenge for one of these items. He doesn't have that rocket, but the plasma could very well be enough. And as well, having the LG on the upper ground, Rapha will know that rocket jumping up is a bad idea, so effectively K1llsen is safe for the moment in this position. The stack he's got is actually Rapha does come charging out. The 50 HP is going to be utilised by K1llsen as that mini mega health, but Rapha just 2 stacks.
K1llsen's chef looked better there, but Rapha had a big stack, I think.
Yeah. In fact, let's have a look at that actually, shall we? 38% on the shaft for Rapha, 19% on the plasma, which is actually really, really good, as we saw. 32% on the LG. But I guess when you're playing in K1llsen's position, you're trying to spam a distance as well to try and deal as much damage as you can without committing to a fight. But then, how do I really know that when K1llsen just ran in with a pummel at the start? 10 to 6, 50 seconds remaining. If Rapha takes this one, this is probably going to be the map, most definitely. It's going to be impossible now for K1llsen to come back. Map number 2 will be Silence, which will be K1llsen's map choice. And if I remember correctly, both have only played, I think both have played under 45 games on it, so neither really too experienced.
I haven't played more than 1 game on it, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah, but what we do know is that there will be a railgun, so K1llsen will be back in his natural habitat.
Yeah.
Shall we say. K1llsen, I think we saw called in the chat multiple times. But closing things off, can K1llsen find one more frag? Not giving up until the very end. Keeping himself warm. Not going to be able to do it. Final score here on map number 1, 11 to 6. Equal amount of mega health pickups. More reds and yellows in favour of K1llsen. So Rapha just, I guess, played the better game in general. Despite being down on the items. But what we'll do is I'll get Avec in. So thanks for joining me, Draven, and we'll be back very soon for map 2.
I'll get it.
Alright. No, not Zetian. Hey man, 1 second. Where are we? Hello, Afek. Welcome to the commentary booth.
Do I need to speak to this one or this one?
This one.
This one, okay.
Yeah, about that kind of distance is okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, you obviously just beat Pavel, not to the tournament.
Yeah.
How do you feel your form is in that game?
Yeah, before my game against Pavel, I was a little bit nervous. Because Pavel is like a kind of new player, but I know he play in a very good way. He play really properly, dual-wise. And I think he's a very talented player because he really try, and I really like the style of his game because it's not really aggressive, it's not totally defensive. He just play right like he has to, and I think his game is really balanced. So I was scared to lose to him, but yeah, now I already feel good.
Yeah, awesome. You managed to take it, I think, 3 maps to 1. You had an awesome game on Lost World. I think many people in chat are saying it was the game of the tournament. How tense was that?
Yeah, actually, like when I was losing already 7-0, I made a lot of mistakes. So I was like, yeah, this map probably is already over. So I was trying to put a lot of situations which were very, very risky. And as soon as I managed to grab a clean kill, so after 1 kill I was like 140 to 120. I knew that is the moment where I need to put all aggression I have in my style, yeah, to make him choke. And I was like, yeah, I was running at him all the time after he respawned, and I managed to do these frags. But unfortunately, I slowed down the game in the end, and I forgot the timing of Mega, and I started to do some bad moves, and I didn't manage to win this map. But it was possible to make comeback.
Yeah, we were talking about Lost World. It's very difficult on any map when you're trying to make a comeback happen. You need to balance timing items with finding the frags as well.
Yeah.
How do you make the choice between picking up the item and charging in for the kill?
Yeah, I think what you need to do, first of all, you need to find situation where you can kill him like clean. So you need, if you manage to do clean kill, like you are at least 100 to 50, it will be enough to make comeback. And then I think there is only 2 options on the M13, or you take one of the biggest items and then you try to skip other items and chase, or you try to control all items. So 2 yellows, a mega and red, and by your moving, you will get him.
Okay,
so
well,
let's start to the game.
Yeah, we're going live here. This is map number 2. He's going to be silenced. This is K1llsen's map choice, a rail heavy player. So
Yeah.
I guess it's expected, but I don't know too much about silence. I guess you're the man to teach us all. So what are we expecting here?
Yeah, I think K1llsen has a little bit more chances on this map than Rapha because he was practicing this map much more. And this map is very similar to the M6, so the most control, but it's also high map and there is many levels, so there is also rail heavy. Yeah, but mainly the guy who will have more control, he will win because it's very hard to play defensive. Yeah, because yellow is in a really bad place and it can be attacked from many sides and many teleports, and it will confuse the guy who is in defense.
Yeah, it seems a very difficult map to play on defense, especially. I've seen so many games thrown around that mega health area. It seems like such an obvious item to take when you're playing that role, but it just really isn't, as we are
Yeah,
seeing
now
K1llsen.
there will be sword red, which is most important, same as on the M6. Always the guy who was taking sword red, it was better for this guy for next 2-3 minutes. It's very important, but right now K1llsen is losing this fight. And Rapha managed to put a lot of damage. It was really nice action.
Yeah, 23-25.
Yeah, so right now, as you see, Rapha took Mega and red, so now he has the control. So third red was really important on this map. And right now, next 2-3 minutes, I don't see K1llsen coming back from this. Maybe if he will hit really good shots.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about Silence as well is that Railgun doesn't actually have a pickup sound, so
Yeah.
if Rapha can try and control that and keep it away from K1llsen, it could actually be a really big deciding factor in this next few moments. But
Yeah.
some good damage from Rapha, maybe done enough to push him away. No, K1llsen waiting for the rockets, a good direct, but the frag comes in from Rapha, tying things up 1-1, maybe another one off the spawn as well, cheeky little air rocket, and just in time for this mega.
Yeah. So K1llsen hit really good shots, but it still didn't help him because, as I said, third red on this map is really important because it opens your whole map. Usually after this red there is already mega. The spawns are there is no spawn near LG, so it will take time before somebody grab it, and opponent who took red, it will be already on mega. So yeah, as I said, now K1llsen can't play so aggressive because he will lose too many frags, and I think in Quake Life in general, on any map, almost any map, if you lose more than 8 frags, it's already game over.
Yeah, so we'll have to see if K1llsen can hold on. Right now, Rapha in position for the mega health. It's going to put him to 200, so he's looking very strong indeed. And K1llsen just needs to try and get hold of a railgun. We're going to switch on to him. He does have one. Now, 25 slugs of that ammo as well, so if he can just hit the shots at distance, maybe he can find himself a couple of items. But,
Yep, now he is doing good job because he took 1 green. If he, yeah, he didn't manage to take yellow because on the other side of the map you have 2 greens and yellow. So if you manage to take them all, you already have 100 to 100, and you can try to think about attacking red or at least making good damage and blocking opponent before he is going to mega health. So he needs to wait for the moment where the difference between mega and red will be like not more than 5 seconds. And then he needs to grab yellow and to greens and try to block the guy on red. So like right now you have 20 and 22, so there is like 3-4 seconds difference. So if he managed to take this yellow, if Rapha wouldn't attack and take green, he would make some damage on red and block him before going to mega.
yeah, but unfortunately it will be Rapha to find the frag. Maybe another one off the spawn, 77 HP.
Yeah, so he can't lose frags, he needs to look for such situation, it's only way for him.
How do you think the health positions are on the map, the 25 to 50 HP bubbles? Is it possible to play on them?
Yeah, it's really good that 50 bubble is on yellow armor, so it gives the chance to defender. And also 150 is on red, so it's also good for a guy who is defending, because when he's attacking red and making some damage, he can take this 50 because he doesn't have mega health. I think it's really good.
Yeah, Rapha able to find another one, picking up the red armor. He really has been sacked for the beginning of this game, and I think this is a map K1llsen really has to win because he's got that railgun on. He lost the first map, Lost World, and if he doesn't take this one, we'll be moving on to
T7.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And it's the best map of Rapha, so yeah, right now it's already almost 5th minute, and in my opinion K1llsen is doing good job because he didn't lose many frags. 4 frags for 5 minutes, it's really not much, and considering that Rapha is like full control from the beginning.
yeah, switching on to K1llsen, shall we, again, just to see. He keeps getting caught out.
Yeah, so he managed to take yellow and 1 green. He is now 100 to 50. If he will, yeah, but the bad thing is like mega health is forced, so he needs to block him on mega health. So he needs to waste a lot of time here. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Now he has 2 seconds to red, but now he will not make it on time, so he needs to make a lot of damage. And what I would do, I would try to hit a rail, go take green, yellow, and another green, instead of fighting here.
Yeah, and fighting there and going down just really doesn't have anywhere near
And
enough
right now
health.
Rapha took green and yellow,
Yeah,
so K1llsen has totally nothing.
so a case of missed opportunities in some situations.
Yeah, and it's really hard because matches are 10 minutes, so you have maybe maximum 3 opportunities like this to take control back.
Yeah, of course, 10 minutes now in Quake Live. Back in the day, Quake 3, we used to play 15-minute duels, and it was Quake 4, I think, which is when 10 minutes was introduced, so since then we've been on 10, and it is a lot different as well, because the maps are a lot smaller, the gameplay is a lot slower than it would have been in Quake 4, so the situation's very limited indeed. It's 6-0 now. At the moment, it's not so much that he looks unstoppable, it just looks like K1llsen perhaps doesn't have the correct answer.
Yeah, and Rapha is doing everything correctly, so he's playing with a good role. Right now he is also doing good because he has much better position.
Yeah, but he has done a lot of damage here.
Yeah,
Maybe
right
K1llsen
now is
can
good
look it.
situation for K1llsen, but I guess he is so messed up right now that he doesn't. Oh, that's a great frag. Right now it's Mega and Red straight away after, so he needs to be very aggressive now. He needs to take this Red. He needs to take it straight away and now go to yellow fast. If he will close them up like this and if he will take yellow, he has like I would say 60% chances of winning this map if he do everything correctly. So right now he has great opportunity.
He needs a railgun as well, I guess, which is what he needs to try and find. Like we mentioned, there is no sound for the railgun pickup, so he won't be aware of when
Yeah,
it was
now
last
he needs
taken.
to think a little bit how to block Rapha before taking one of the biggest items. I think Rapha knows that Mega and Red are on the same time. Yeah, that's good. But K1llsen isn't taking Mega. Yeah, that's good for K1llsen. I will take higher level because guy in the defense always try to go on upper level because it's the safest one. You can easily escape and you can easily hit some cheeky ray guns and stuff like this.
Yeah, this one as well.
Yeah,
Take the
that's
prize
very
by
nice.
50.
He needs to take this red.
We'll see. Rapha's actually going to dive to it, and he did manage to steal it away, and that's a big steal as well.
Yeah, that was good play by Shane. And yeah, there will be big battle for Mega. I think Shane will try to do at least some damage.
Yeah, there you go on the exit. No, doesn't look like he's anywhere near.
Yeah, he choose to be safe. Yeah, as I said, guy in control needs to be on upper level because guy in defense also will try to get this level because it's easiest to escape. If you are downstairs, it's like really hard to play defensive.
Yeah, it definitely seems like rocket jumps as well are a big
Because
thing
when
on
you
this
are
map.
upstairs, the only ways for you to get to you is to take jump pad, and then it's your opportunity to make a lot of damage.
Yeah, or worse, rocket jump, and then
Yeah.
even more so.
Yeah.
We've already lost health and armor.
Yeah. Now he needs to be really fast on Mega. Yeah, that's good.
Comeback's definitely on. This is some good damage with the LG. It's a bit shaky.
Yeah, and he also steal the green armor. He needs to go up. Yeah, that's great.
Here we go. Comeback's
Yeah.
definitely on. 1 minute left.
He should take it and go red. Otherwise, it's bad.
1 minute
Yeah,
warning.
it will be bad.
Already there, the Rapha drops down, the LG comes out from K1llsen. K1llsen just not hitting the shots he needs to hit. Doesn't have the railgun either to flick on toward Rapha. And could that have won Rapha the map, that exchange?
Yeah, I think he was late to this red like 2 seconds maximum. He was standing too long before he took yellow. Right now he will lose mega health and I think the game will be over.
Yeah, the only way it would not be is if Rapha froze it, but
Yeah,
out of any player in Quake Live, I think Rapha would be the least likely person to
yeah.
make the mistake. Most definitely. 20 seconds remaining. K1llsen trying to set up by this red armor, and LG on LG fight just wouldn't go his way. Whilst Rapha may not be known for his insane accuracy, on the day here at DreamHack Winter 2012, he will be hitting ridiculous
Yeah.
percentages. So K1llsen does
Yeah.
manage to find rails, but not going to happen. So that late.
Yeah, so K1llsen made basically one mistake. Otherwise, I think he will take this map.
Yeah, such a shame, but that's going to be tying things up, or not tying things up, extending the lead 2-0, as I will quickly update the overlays. But we'll be moving into, well, I've got Aero Walk down here, which I don't know if that's correct or not. I guess we'll see. But
No, I think it will be T7.
T7.
Because Lost World was first map of Rapha, and I don't think Rapha will choose
yeah,
Aero
you
over
wouldn't
T7.
you wouldn't expect so. But I'll just quickly update this, and we'll jump straight back into the game for map number 3. Right, there we go. Sorry, guys. We're back in game ready, and it looks like it will actually be Aero Walk. So, yeah, you didn't expect Rapha to pick this, and just to explain how the eliminations work, you pick, and then eliminate 2, and then the final map that's remaining would be the 5th map. So this would have meant that Rapha did, in fact, pick Aero Walk against K1llsen. Interesting. Maybe he perhaps knows how to counter K1llsen, perhaps, but can you counter Railgun on K1llsen? Is it even possible to counter the angles?
Yeah,
that
of
he
course. If you are not, The problem with heavy Regan players is like they can't hit you all the time if you don't want it. So if you are in control and you are looking for a fight, they will hit you. But if you are trying to avoid it, they will not hit you never, because yeah, you can't be open to shots. And I think that's the only way to play good against heavy players, rail players.
Here we go, man number 3, SK Rapha versus K1llsen. Looking very much forward to this one. Don't know why entirely Rapha picked this one. This is a strong map for K1llsen. Maybe he's got something hidden in the bag, but K1llsen going to be able to pick up that magma. This is some brilliant damage from Rapha with that railgun. Oh, for K1llsen. No red armor pick up just yet. Rapha more interested in taking the shots on toward K1llsen.
Yeah, the 3 biggest items are on the same time. So if K1llsen will do everything good, he can at least take one of these 3. But he needs to concentrate on Mega or Red, because yellow is not enough.
Yeah, looks like he maybe wants to get some railgun first.
Yep, now he needs to take Red.
Rapha come in, it sounds like he wants to take the shot. That's a good
very
direct
good
Rapha.
damage.
Indeed. And Rapha will get Mega.
Very good play by K1llsen. So now he has the control of the level, and I think he has slightly bit more health and armor than Rapha. Now he has good position.
Here comes the
But
fight.
there
Rapha's
is no
aggressive.
50 bubbles. There are 25 bubbles.
There they are for K1llsen. Keep him alive for the moment. He's still railable though. And, let's quickly just switch on to Rapha, see how he's doing.
It's
3
3
HP.
health.
Wow. And so unlucky for the smash.
And
button.
now there will be Mega, so K1llsen needs to take it.
Don't think he will. Yep, there we go.
Nice raid by Rapha.
So I mean, we talk about playing out of control in this map. You want to take the yellow armors, but from what we've seen, this tournament seems to be more the green armors really for the defensive player. Every player in control has seemed to have no issue keeping the yellow away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes it's really hard to take green armor, especially one on the yellow, because usually when we play defensive, the guy trying to control us from the side of the rocket launcher near that teleport to rail. So he also controlling this green armor, and also the guy in control knows that we will want to take this green, so it's like a trap. So he waits till you go there. But yeah, you basically need to try to be not open to hits, and to sometimes try to do some damage and don't lose a lot of damage. Rapha is doing it brilliant right now.
No, definitely. The problem is every time he
He's
hits
not-
a rail,
yeah.
K1llsen does as well. So
If he's below 80, he doesn't try to take rail fights. Yeah, he's playing really good, and now he had good timing on red. But that's a great rocket.
yeah, nothing you can do.
So
about
if
this.
K1llsen managed to take yellow, and he will manage to get safe to the other side of the map, like on LG, I think he will take the first frag.
We'll see the railgun comes out. You can
That's
hear the
great
scream
play.
from Rapha.
Rapha didn't expect
Taking
it.
the lead.
Yeah, brilliant stuff.
So as you see, he is controlling the upper level and the green armor. So now it's very hard for Rapha to take green. So he has only yellow left to play with. And he doesn't have LG, so Mega Hilt will go for K1llsen for sure.
Just trying to hit some
And
machine gun.
Rapha will take a railgun.
Oh, good play from K1llsen. Knows he's got that health and armor advantage, but
Really great rockets by Rapha.
yeah, indeed, good response. And I guess how important is it to just deal as much damage as you can before dying? I mean, occasionally you can get a lucky spawn on the item, but if there's no item spawning on the map, is it worth going in for the fight?
In general, without control, it's not worth to go into the fight. What you need to do is you need to look to try to make as much damage as you can with being unseen. So you look for some rail shot, you look to some spam rocket to block somewhere. If you know that opponent will go to Mega or there is Mega, you need to spam this Mega all the time, because if you hide and do nothing, it's also bad. But you can't go to full fights, because you will always lose. And Quake Life is small maps and very fast game, so the guy who will make a frag, he has like after 5 seconds he will recover by health, by any armor and stuff like this. And especially on this map, you have like how much? 4 armors here. So always the guy who will lose the frag, will get the frag, will recover fast, even with armor, not only health.
Yeah, let's remember, if
That's a very good skill. That's
oh, brilliant stuff, 6-0. could hear a bit of a scream come out from Rapha. He's definitely not happy with that one. And let's remember, guys, if Rapha does find a way to come back into this one, he would take the series 3-0 and advance to the semi-final. So K1llsen has to take this map and the next one, which would be Hectic. And these are two brilliant maps for K1llsen, actually. Both similar in playstyles in some senses.
Yeah, I think Hectic is a really good map for him. And
Toxicity for that, so...
Yeah, I think, personally, I think that Rapha has slightly more chance on Toxicity. But we still are on Airwalk, so...
Yeah, we have to get this one out of the way first.
Yeah.
5 minutes
So
remaining.
right now Rapha is slowly getting back to control. If he managed to avoid some railgun shot, then he would be in good position. But right now K1llsen is still in the control.
Go toward the red arm.
And Rapha will lose the fight here.
Yeah, he tried to utilize the 25 HP bubbles
Yeah.
to keep him alive, but just K1llsen so stacked. It really is.
So actually, if Rapha wouldn't take this railgun shot before attacking red, and he will take this 225, now I think Rapha will take... he will die, but he will take yellow and mega health. So it was good. Yeah, so he was looking for a very good opportunity, but it just didn't work out because he got hit by rail.
Yeah, in some ways, Quick Live is all about that chance. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
it's
take
all
it.
about these moments and chances, and yeah.
You can choose to play the game completely. As, we see another bit of an exchange. Just switching around to Rapha again. He's got 9 frags to make back. This is a comeback that's certainly possible on Airwall. There's so many spawn frag opportunities, and that's a brilliant round.
Yeah, I think he's playing a bit too fast and getting hit by too many rails, but right now he made it good. If he managed to do some damage when K1llsen will go out from red, like here, and take yellow, then it will be a good chance. But K1llsen is doing everything properly. He's doing everything what he needs in control, and yeah, I think it will be very hard for Rapha to come back from this.
Yeah, it seems to be the story of this series so far. Just the player that wins the map just makes no mistakes.
Yeah.
Again on Airwalk, because K1llsen will make another one. And this is surely going to be over now, but who knows, maybe Rapha has just been playing with this whole time and will find something extra hidden to pull out. But let's just assume that Rapha can't now make 13 frags back. Is it worth to keep playing the map and just build yourself up going into it?
Yeah, of course it's worth, because always when you are losing the map, you always feel that your game was bad or your aim was bad. This didn't work out, that didn't work out. So I would, I would suggest using this next 3 minutes to think about next map, just to be calm and try to hit just to practice some weapon and stuff like this. So just keep playing and consider it as a warm-up.
Yeah. And it definitely seems to be what Rapha's doing at the moment. He finally gets a frag as well on the scoreboard as I switch away accidentally. That's 14-1. Maybe he can pick up a few frags here now and build back some confidence. He's obviously not going to be happy with this one. We heard a couple of screams come out from him at moments he perhaps thought should have gone his way. And that's the second
I think
one as
he
well.
will make now at least 5 frags, because K1llsen already know that 12 frags is a lot. So he will not even try to look for opportunity to kill Rapha. He will just play really defensive, and Rapha will manage to make 5 frags, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's double-edged sword when you are winning by the score margin. You can keep playing and just finish your opponent, or you can just sit back and relax and try and annoy him.
And you just lose like 1 frag per 20 seconds, and you're still gonna win.
Yeah. 90 seconds. We'll just have a quick look at the scoreboard after this fight and just see what's going on in terms of items and damages as Rapha tries desperately to find the frag. It looks like we are going to see a jump towards the red armor. The railgun comes out from Rapha, and these are definitely the shots he needs to be hitting. These are similar shots that he might be making on Hectic, when players make it pass over towards the red armor, for example. But after the exchange, Rapha should pick up this frag. We're going to just bring up the scoreboard and have a look. I mean, looking at items and pickups, what do you make of it, really? More mega helps for K1llsen.
Yeah, in general, he was the guy in control for over like 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, expected as much there. Let's see if Rapha can make that 5 frag margin he would have called. 75 HP. K1llsen will be going into next map on a high. We are seeing Hectic.
Yeah.
Next up, which I think is one of my personal favorites to watch. I remember watching the YouTube video of, I think it was a comeback Boo against somebody.
It was 0-4 against DKT.
Yes, 0-4
Yeah.
DKT. It was like, I think 20 frags or something.
It was like 16 frags.
16, yeah. It was ridiculous. If you haven't seen it, it's somewhere on YouTube. You should check it out. But yeah, if K1llsen can pull something out like that, or Rapha can make a comeback, that would be something special. But I'm looking forward to it anyway. But final score here on map 3, 15-5. K1llsen taking the lead in this series, 2-1. And so I will update everything. But I mean, talking about Hectic, any general opinions? How do you find the map as a whole? Can you compare it to Error Walk like I do? Is that a legitimate comparison?
Yeah, of course it's more similar map to Airwalk than to rest of the maps from map pool. But I think it's also yeah, it's very similar, but it's not the same for sure, because because in general on Airwalk you have Airwalk is more complex and you have more armors, and I think even healths are more comfortable to get them. And yeah, but it's good map.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
I think it's very interesting map, because if somebody will, and it's always like this, somebody one day will find out the best opportunity to play in defense, and then the map will be great, I think. Because right now I think nobody knows how to play exactly in defense from pro players.
Yeah, we kind of see that as well. We get 7 frags for one player, and then the other player gets 7 frags, and that will carry on until like the 6th or 7th minute. But we have kicked things off here. This is map number 4. Rapha needs to take this one because K1llsen.
Yeah, and it was great start for K1llsen.
Yeah. This isn't good at
If
all.
he managed to take clean frag and not take a lot of damage, I think, yeah, Rapha is doing it great.
Switch on to Rapha, shall we?
And he even took yellow. Yeah, Rapha played it great, seriously.
Yeah, we'll see.
They were even before this rocket, so yeah. I
Mega
mean,
help next.
yeah, I'm really surprised that Rapha managed to play so good from this situation.
He's definitely coming out on top. K1llsen slowly picking up the items. Never to get that Mega Health away. Rapha not dealing any damage. That Mega Health is the death bit. Rapha not dealing
Nice
damage is a
play.
mistake on his, and brilliant rail indeed. Put Rapha down.
Yeah, but fortunately he took this ray gun before taking yellow, so now he's in great position, and I think K1llsen doesn't expect Rapha to be like 95 armor.
Let's see, maybe K1llsen will come in aggressively, expecting to find the shot. Rapha will pull something special. That is a narrowly missed railgun. Oh, Rapha through the teleport. K1llsen not expecting that kind of play coming out from the American of SK Gaming. Get the red armor for his efforts. And slight mistake, I guess.
It's great for Rapha now. He's 200 armor. Yeah, that was great play, seriously.
Yeah, but this is the slowest start of Hectic in some ways I've seen. We've seen a lot of action, the control swing both ways, but yet to see a frag. And I'm not entirely sure who's going to be the first person to get it. We've got red armor coming up next. Maybe both players will challenge for it. But it looks like K1llsen may have just given it up. Might look for the round.
So Rapha will be in total control soon, I think.
Looking that way. He has gotten the Mega Health.
K1llsen managed to take Mega Health, right.
I mean, he practically has no armor, so it would be stripped away instantly, and he was down to around 40 HP when he did pick it up, so I guess Rapha just figured that maybe he just doesn't need it at this point. He'd rather get the armor away from K1llsen, but good railguns.
This rails, I think it will not help him a lot in this situation. Because yeah, Rapha had red armor and yellow behind him, and these two 25s. It's good that he's hitting them, but he's hitting them in a bad moment. And right now Rapha will make a frag.
You have taken the lead.
So K1llsen had a great start, but Rapha played it even better.
And finally we've seen that first frag on the scoreboard. Let's Rapha will get another one. And a third with the LG. And here's that play we were talking about. 6 or 7 frags in a row perhaps. Can Rapha extend this further? We'll see.
Yeah, now is a chance for K1llsen. That's great. Yellow will be there, but I don't think K1llsen went there. Or he did. Yep. Yeah, so it's also good that K1llsen lost only 3 frags in this situation, because Rapha is only 100 health. And if K1llsen this time will do everything good, because he has the same start as he had from the right beginning. If he will do everything good, it should be his map, but in the next, of course, 2-3 minutes. But let's see. Yellow and Mega is up now. I don't think K1llsen know it. Yeah.
Yeah, we know K1llsen hasn't got any armor to his name, or at least if he has, it's
Yeah.
minimal. Oh, we got the red armor, sorry.
What I think K1llsen is doing not really good is he's trying to play in control like he did on Airwalk. On Airwalk you have many angles to hit rail, but I think on this map if you want to make a frag you can't try to play on longer distance. You need to get close to opponent, because it's really easy to avoid such fights on long distance on this map. You just need to use rail and run on another side of the map. So I think if K1llsen wants to make frags, he needs to get a bit closer to Rapha.
And we'll see. As, I have updated the scores, I got them the wrong way round. They should be updating, I think. Nope, I need to refresh that. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I don't even know how to explain this situation, but I think everybody on stream saw it.
Just
Yeah, it's just no. Yeah,
no words
I don't
to
know
describe what
how
happened.
to describe that.
Yeah, 1 HP currently for K1llsen. You can see the 50. Rapha's probably going to be patrolling it. You can see the spam coming out. You can't even afford to take a splash.
Great rail. Great. great LG by. Yeah, but still I don't know. I think he can't play like this in control. I think he can't let Rapha to play long distance. He needs to take one big item and get close to him, and not play railgun game with him, because it will not help him.
Yeah, we'll see if we can change things up. And he said, oh my god, he actually managed to find the frag. There's literally no health. Manages to hit the railgun. You can see the mega health. If he goes in here, he could still be railgunned by Rapha. Rapha will connect, but after the pickup, will lift his fire another day, but only for a moment.
And he's 100. So killed.
And here he goes again. Rapha potentially going to extend this point to the win of the series. We'll see.
I personally think that Rapha play really good on this map right now. Really good.
Yeah.
He's doing everything what he needs in out of control, and in control he also playing good.
Yeah, and he has a good position to take both the red and the mega here. I think K1llsen might get the yellow armor. Rapha does have a time in it, so he could quite easily push in aggressively. It looks like that's what he's trying to do, but during the confusion, K1llsen managed to evade him for the moment. And we got some good times on the items at least. Rapha has times on everything. 9 for the red, 14 for the yellow, and then a bit longer until that mega health. I don't think K1llsen's going to have a way back in for the moment. And even though he shouldn't be playing that long distance rail game, it almost feels like he's going to have to now.
Yeah. He needs to again hit 3 or 4 rails to get control back.
We'll see, Mega's coming up in 9th. And this should be another one for Rapha. Yeah, there we go. Technically, Rapha doesn't even need to take the mega health. He could bait K1llsen down there and pick up the frag, because K1llsen would be willing to take pretty much anything on the map if he can get it at this point in time. We get 9-3 now, and this is very quickly running away from the German. Do you see a way back in for K1llsen with the onslaught from Rapha?
No, with such way of playing like he is doing now, I don't think it's possible to do it. Yeah, considering that Rapha is 200, he will make a next frag for sure anyway. So K1llsen only can get him low right now, and it will be already 10-3. And yeah, it's not enough in 2 minutes. And I don't think even Rapha will go full fight with K1llsen right now.
And he could just leave him here at mega health forever. He wouldn't even need to challenge him technically. But he does move in to try and deal a bit of damage, at least the red armor.
And yellow.
And And I mean, let's look at this another way. Assuming Rapha does take this map, which it looks likely, do you think Rapha's in tournament winning form at the moment? Do you think he has a chance to get to the finals?
I think he's playing really good right now. On all maps. Also on Hub, he was trying to make good things, but it didn't work out for him. Yeah, I think he's in really good shape. He's playing good.
Okay, and
sure.
to compare him with perhaps your teammate, I know you've already advanced to the semi-finals, but if you were to look at Cypher's play currently right now, how do you think Cypher is going to fare against Rapha?
I have no clue.
No clue.
Really.
One of the interesting things I found about Cypher as he watched this game run down is he made his config right at the event, which is interesting. He didn't actually bring one with him.
Yeah, actually he likes to change config a lot, and crosshairs and stuff like this. I also like to do it. I never stick to one config. Yeah, it's just the game is more interesting. You want to play it more, and yeah, that's why he's doing such things.
1 minute
Yeah, it is interesting. And there's the 13th frag as well as K1llsen desperately tries to pick up a red arm. The 1 minute warning has been called. Can K1llsen find a string of frags? It doesn't look like it as Rapha will hit a railgun. Look at the percentages, 32 OG, 46 railgun. I mean, what is K1llsen hitting? He's been using railgun all game, 13, 9, 26 LG, but it hasn't really been about the shots hit, but more about the play of Rapha. It's been almost flawless, I think you would probably say. 16 to 3 now. Final moments for the German of K1llsen here at DreamHack Winter 2012. And it looks like he wants to finish things off with a self-kill.
Yeah.
Going down anyway. So, I don't know, for me, K1llsen seems like a player that can do great things, and he could take a map off anybody, even win a game off almost anybody. But we haven't seen him in a final at a DreamHack for, I don't know if we have seen him close to the final before. What do you think it is about K1llsen that perhaps holds him back?
Yeah, it's like for everybody who was losing the game. I think, yeah, he, like everybody, he's doing some mistakes, and yeah, that's it. It's all about mistakes, because what else? It's not like yeah, it's not like God doesn't want him to win or something.
Yeah, it's all on him.
I don't believe in such destinies and stuff like this. So I think it's all about mistakes.
It's a fair statement. I'll probably try and get an interview with Rapha, but for now I want to thank you for joining me at the commentary booth. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, guys, that was Rapha vs K1llsen here at DreamHack Winter 2012. You've been tuning to myself, MVC, and Avic, who has got up to shake hands with the players and everyone here. And I'm sure, stick around, we've got the next quarterfinal coming up. It is going to be, if I can check my schedule, Cypher versus Empish. So it should be a straightforward game for Cypher, but who knows, maybe his PC does crash. I don't know. Stuff could happen. We're online after all. But stick around, guys. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you very shortly for more K1llsen Hybrids Quake Live.
You ain't going rough enough.